overcome Valravan's final illusion to face him in his keep. I know you can do it, Senua. You have the sight.
We both see the darkness. We can fight it together. Speak to me, Druth. Tell me a story.
Senua, listen. I will tell you the tale of a man called Findan. The Northmen captured Findan's sister, and his father sent him to pay for her release. But they took his gold, put him in chains, and held him for a day and a night without food or water. Then they released him. I don't know why. Upon his return, his father's enemies in Erin set fire to his home. His father burnt to death, and his brother was killed. But he escaped with sorrow in his heart. His father's enemies offered redress for his loss and invited him to a feast. It was at a hall near the sea. But when he went there, they betrayed him to the Northmen, who enslaved him and took him to hell. 6 years later, his slave masters landed on the shores of Orkney, burning all before them. And into that fire, Findan made his escape. What was Findan burnt away that day. But from the flames, a new man stepped forward, and Druth was born. Druth. The man that I am now. And though Findan never set eyes on his dear sister again, I, Druth, have found you, Senua.
I wish you could have seen my home before these dark times.
gate is open. Open.
This darkness. I know it from the wilds. It's coming back for me. I'm still here. Are you too? Where are we? I remember. It didn't end well in the wilds. It never does. You think you can overcome the darkness, make sense of it, and once relief settles in, it strikes out of nowhere, throwing you helplessly back into the maelstrom, drowning the mind in fear, deeper, deeper, dragging you down so far into the void that maybe this time there is no coming back. But there, in the darkness,
Senua,
and she remembered what he told her.
hear me. Reach out to me. Senua, take my iron mirror. Look into it, for it is a window into the underworld. Within, you will see the face of the darkness that you fear. And if you focus, like I have taught you to, you will also see that as much as the darkness has you trapped within its veil, it too is trapped within yours. Focus. Focus! Focus!
I see you. I see you now. You led me to the wilds. You trapped me there. I can read you. Defend yourself! Take him down! Take him down! Get him down! Don't let them get behind you. Keep them in sight. You won. Leave, run away. Run away. She's weak. End it now. You want it. She's ready. You're ready. Remember your training. It's near. You're stronger than me. Focus. Focus now. I never beat you in the wilds, did I? It was an illusion. But not this time!
The Mark of Valravan, one of the keys to the gate to Helheim. Hold it in your mind's eye.
With every battle, the darkness grows stronger. Every victory bringing her closer to defeat. Unfair, isn't it? In those dark winter nights in the wilds, there were times when she considered letting go. If it weren't for Druth, a chance encounter in the wilds, she would not have heard his stories of the Northmen. And she would not have this chance to find Dillion's soul.
I'm coming. I still hear you.
The Northmen say that Odin and his brothers killed Ymir, and that the world of men was formed from his corpse. They made his bones into stone, and his flesh into earth, and his blood into the salt sea. They set his skull to be the bowl of the sky, with his brains for clouds. Odin and his brothers caught the sparks flying from Muspel and made them into stars. And to protect the new world from the giants, they used Ymir's great curving eyebrows as walls.
When she was younger, she would lay in the grass and stare at the clouds. And there she saw them. Elusive, shifting faces. After a while, she could see the faces everywhere. In the trees, the mountains, caves. I wonder, can you see the faces too? They're there, if you look for them.
Senua. Mother? Senua, you have the sight. Just like I do. Once you can see into the underworld. The underworld and all the souls within it will see you. Don't be afraid when they speak to you. I will always be here to guide you.
Did you see her? That was her mother, Galina. She was a priestess, a healer. She taught Senua to see the weave that binds the world together. And it was beautiful. It was a time before the darkness. But when it did come, it first came for her mother. Senua still sees her face from time to time, hidden in the world. Like she's still watching over her. She misses her so much.
Ymir was a frost giant, a being of darkness, and all his sons and grandsons were dark after him. Of his daughters and granddaughters, some were monstrous, but others fair. But there was another who came from the ice. Buri. In shape, he was like a man, big and powerful. His son, Bor, took a fair giant to be his wife, and they had 3 sons. Odin was the eldest, and the Northmen hold him to be the foremost of the gods, the All-Father.
With the
mark of Valravan and the mark of Surt, you may cross the bridge over the River of Knives to Helheim.
Why is she waiting? Open the gate. Open the gate. No, it's dangerous. It's dangerous. Don't open the gate. Don't. She's done it. It's so dark. It's dark. The dark.
Only the dead may cross.
Only the dead may cross into hell.
Truth? Anyone?
There is no one here but me.
Not you.
Did you think that I would let you go? That you lost me back in the wilds? I will never let you go. You can't get rid of me. I am your shadow. And I will be watching when you draw your last dying gasp.
I'm not ready to die.
You will be when you see what they did to your dear beloved.
I need to hope my mic was muted this entire time.
Damien!
In this waking nightmare, where all dreams come true, you searched for control, a way to pull through. When you were in love, you left him in tears, to smother your furies and banish your fears. But in darkness they came, through stormy black seas they raided these shores. Do you still hear his screams? And now that you're home, he's so far away. They've taken his soul. To these gods you cannot pray. They can break you, but not your promise. Even death won't keep you apart. Through his darkness you will find him. In your sword still beats a heart. You fought for love unspoilt by your darkness within. You fought for your dreams. Now there's no way to win. In the head of his corpse lies the seat of his soul. So you must carry his vessel to bring him back home. They can break you, but not your promise. Even death won't keep you apart. Through this darkness you will find him. In your sword still beats a heart. The darkness touched you. Everyone could see it in the hollows of your eyes. A gaze averted from life. You ran from it but brought it nearer. Led it to him. An endless suffering worse than death. And you wanted to surrender. abandoned to find peace with the gods. No. The darkness won't allow it. So you will walk into the lair of the beast. Look it in the eye, and you will go to war. This is your mission. This is your quest. There is nothing else left.
Crap. That's tough. That's tough. Gotcha.
Yeah, she's a little too slow.
They're come for you!
The gods made you a warrior.
As long as I don't get a guy with a shield, I'm fine.
It's your calling.
I forgot how tanky he is. Can I push? Yeah!
Why suffer the past when there is a new road ahead? The only one that makes any sense.
You're close!
I'll jump back into it.
He's too fast.
Oh, the guy with the shield, of course. Don't give up, give up. Give up now. I wish they could reach other. I hate this guy. Good, because I hate them. I hate those with the shield. Don't cave in on me, don't cave in on me. Okay, cool. Can I take this? I would like to have a shield as well. No? That's fine.
Every gate you open into darkness brings another challenge.
Oh shit. Damn. Jeebus. Hi. Hey. Can we
Quickly get up!
It's not over. It's not over.
yeah. How do okay, I'm trying to shit.
She won't make it.
He's gonna kill me before I have a chance to regenerate. What? What was I supposed to do there?
She's injured. She's not gonna make it.
He is not giving me no breathing room. There we go. Ah, probably dead. No, I'm alive. Did I block that? I can't dodge it. He chases. This is intense. This is intense.
She's not gonna make it.
He's a basic fighter.
She can ignore the pain.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say that was like complete reincarnation. I couldn't dodge the last time.
Finish this.
He's getting intense. Dodging now.
Go! Fight again. Spill their blood.
He was just a minion? Wait.
Behind you.
Yeah, I saw him. Well, I didn't
He's
see
down.
him, but
Finish him.
I predicted it.
We're winning.
Sit down.
Use your sword.
Another. Yeah. That was quick. I didn't want to use it on him, but I don't know how to switch targets. I started hitting a new target. I don't know how to switch targets. I just need to finish him.
Finish this.
Oh, got him anyway. Aha. Just to eliminate this guy as well. There we go.
Come this far, she needs to keep going.
Right now. Die! No?
Do it. You're close.
There we go. Please don't give me any more of that gigantic guy. What is this? That's weird. He's kind of tricky. We've been here before. Now, where am I going to find these?
The journey to Helheim is never a straight one. Each must find their own path. Align yourself to its secrets, and you will find yours. However you come to the gold-covered bridge that leads to Hell,
There are two here.
you may find it guarded by a giantess. She will ask your name. She will ask your lineage. She will ask your business. The Northmen tell of the warrior woman Brynhild, who leapt into fire and rode to Hell to join her slain love Sigurd, and is challenged by the giantess.
Maybe it's over there. Yeah, somewhere.
Focus. Focus.
Oh. Oh, okay, cool. we not have the souls of the dead, you know, growling in my ear? That'd be great. I feel like I know where you are. Yeah, I thought so. No, now I'm in the Z's. I was just with the X's. Don't call me. Please don't. Stop calling me, please. Stop growling in my ear. Oh, not what I thought it was going to be at all. I thought it was the X. But I see it. I've been bamboozled. Another totem. Can I go? I can. What are the odds of like a giant sea creature, you know, just coming at me right now? How boned would I be? No face.
Oh, Senua. Your father does not hate me. He just fears the souls in the underworld. He cannot see that they are already afraid. But I am their healer, and I must answer their cries for help, even if it displeases him.
Not what I anticipated on finding, but thanks, Mother. I kind of like her suit. Kind of want to buy one.
Hela possesses large dwelling places in Helheim.
Found them both.
Tall are her walls, high are her gates. The name of her dish is hunger. Her knife is famine. On her threshold all will stumble. Her bed is called sick bed, and her bed hangings are called flames of a funeral pyre. They say she is easy to recognize, half black and half the color of flesh, and her face menacing and grim.
Oh, I didn't even find the. Gosh darn it. Okay, wait. I was over here and it had the Z's and X's. So the X's are down here somewhere. Is that it? Is it this? No. Yes. No. Let's go over here. Maybe this? No? I'm looking for anything X-shaped. Maybe it's the same thing, just, you know, different angles. Ah, it is. There we go. Now how do get smacked again? No? Okay. I don't like this. We're just running. Don't look back. Just truck it. Almost there. No, no, no.
The gate is opening.
Who is it?
It's coming. That song again.
Is it? Is it? Is it?
It's Hela.
Yes, the source of the darkness. It's coming.
Oh,
This
okay.
is your moment.
I thought I would have to find her.
I'm sorry. I can't watch this.
What you mean you can't watch this?
What are you doing? You're showing weakness. You're not a warrior. You're a disgrace.
It's up.
The gods will punish you for this. Pick up the sword. Pick it up. Fight the darkness. Fight it.
Oh, okay, cool.
Get up.
I was not
Get up.
ready.
Get up and fight.
That was, that was not anticipated.
Stormy seas and lost souls. She's dreamt of this before. They say dreams are visions of our memories, thoughts, and fears, as seen by our inner eye. But what if each one of us is always dreaming, even when awake, and we only see what our inner eye creates for us? Is this what hell is? A world shaped by Senua's nightmares. Maybe that's why people feared seeing the world through her eyes. Because if you believe that Senua's reality is twisted, you must accept that yours might be too.
You failed the gods. You're pathetic. Rotten. Cursed. What are you thinking? Did you really think you could win? How stupid can you be?
So stupid.
Everyone hates her. She's cursed.
The shadow hates.
Look at you. A warrior. Worthless. Weak. Pathetic. Go on. Feel sorry for yourself, because there's no one left to do that for you.
Oh, wow. Oh, that's hurtful.
You failed. What's that?
Take it. If you're too much of a coward to fight, then end the suffering.
Oh, her sword?
Broken and lost. Just
Do
like
it.
your
Go.
sword.
Come on. There.
What? Huh?
Why go on when you give everything and face that which torments you, only to find that it is worse than you could have imagined? Why go on? Is it really so weak to ask this? Or are we just so afraid of the honest answer that we do not dare pose the question? Sometimes the answer lies in a memory, a feeling, a song.
Why burn yourself? I thought you were just gonna end it all.
It's a trick. It's not real. It is real. Listen to it.
Don't give up.
Daddy, it's
Not like this.
It's not real. It is real. It's a trick. Don't trust it. Maybe you're already dead.
Who are you?
Do you still believe in yourself?
No, it's not. It's a trick. It's a trick. He's already dead.
Come to me. Please.
The light. Go towards the light. It's him. There he is. It can't be him. It's just
I
a
hear
trick.
you're
It's
not
in your
supposed to
mind.
go towards the light,
It's in your mind. It's real.
but I'm gonna go towards it.
Go towards it.
I could have sworn there was like some water in here. But sea level is. When did you set up a campfire? Alright, whatever. What is he? Training?
You're imagining this. It's Dylan. He's gone and you were so slow. How could you? Keep going. How could you? Keep going. Ignore the pain. I told you it was to trick you. I told you. Where are you going?
Man, y'all are just relentless, huh?
There's nothing to follow. Come
Before she first met him, she was not in a good place. Just a teenager, but not like the others. Barely functioning, she rarely left the house. Her father's in-bell made sure of that. Only occasionally did she venture out on her own, collecting firewood and herbs.
I
Errands
thought it was
out in
herbs.
the Orkney Plains. That was her world. Like this one. Barren and lonely.
Thought there was a doorway up here. That's what I like to hear. Positivity. Yeah. I'm getting stronger. I don't have my sword anymore, but hey, we'll find a way. There he is. Sorry guys, I'm looking for totems. I know I'm obsessed with them, but
It's already disappeared. Nothing lives here, not even you. It's in your mind. You think you can see it, but it's in your mind.
hey man, mine is the strongest weapon.
There he was. The lone figure of a boy. Swordplay under the shade of a tree. She remembers the first time she saw him.
Why is he so far?
To her young
Don't
eyes,
make me have to
He
swim.
moved as if dancing. And the world danced with him. The gloom lifted. And for the first time in years, she felt a ray of hope.
Wait, tunnel. I see you. Found a totem. Haha. And it's the first one.
The Northmen tell of a great hero. His name is Sigmund. His father's hall was built around a great tree, and one day, Odin comes and thrusts a sword into the tree, a gift to whomever can release it. Many try, but the sword only comes out at Sigmund's touch. His brother-in-law, King Siggeir, wants it, but Sigmund refuses him, so King Siggeir plots revenge. He invites Sigmund and his brothers to a feast, but when they arrive, they are met with an army, not a warm welcome. King Siggeir captures Sigmund and his brothers, steals his coveted sword, and readies them for execution.
No circle to focus with. Am I not supposed to find this yet? That's okay. I'm not going to that boat. But apparently I gotta make my way all the way to this tree. Oh, well, I'll have time for this last boat totem. I'll have to wrap it up after this, guys.
Death for Sigmund and his brothers seems certain. But the king's wife is Sigmund's sister, and she begs for mercy and implores the king to chain them up instead. He agrees. Not for mercy, though, but because he plans an even more cruel and lingering death. Chained to a tree in the forest that night, a she-wolf comes and devours one of Sigmund's brothers. She returns, ravenous, night after night, until only Sigmund is left. The next day, Sigmund's sister sends a servant with honey to smear on Sigmund's face. But to what end? Well, that night, when the she-wolf appears again, you'll never guess what happens.